Hey everyone, I'm Daniel, back for the fifth scenario of our Drowned City playthrough with Lily Chen. Been up and down, just kind of that campaign. I think Guardians are a little bit action taxed on this one. Our upgrades, I did exactly what I said I was going to do. We added in a hunter's armor, 2 copies. Um, I give the sanity for now. I'd like to get the health and sanity and the hex drinker, which I think is the big card draw engine that I'm missing. I don't want to take that much damage or horror, but um, yeah. Let's see how this one goes. This is a tough scenario because we do need to get out and there's a lot of things to do. We're hoping to start with maybe some money here. This looks Okay, let's look at these cards here. Sleuth Dowsing Rod gets us some way there. Could be our movement when I can afford it. I think I dumped the manual dexterity. I don't think I need it. Crystal Pendulum is also a charm. That's pretty reasonable. I don't have a weapon though. But you know. Uh-oh, an error. All right. We do need to get an item to start with from the expedition set. We do. Where did they go? A bit of a question here. We do have a couple of the artifacts. We have the title tablet, and we have that's not going to do anything. There's no flood here. We have this one. I think there's only one star spawn, so it's probably not going to make the cut either. So instead, we should probably either take a diving suit or one of these guys. I don't believe there's any glyph or Aurelia cards. Power or Terror could be good. What's the other one? Move a non-elite enemy or location or connecting location once in any direction. There's something to be said for this one too, because the enemies spawn in different locations. You might need to get them to you. Alternatively, you just track them down. This could remove like a Frozen in Fear. We do have the extra Horror Soak, so let's go with this one. I mean, they're both kind of interesting here. But, you know, that's the one we got. Okay. Yeah, I think we start off with as best we can. I think we can play the sleuth. What are we doing here? Forgot about the game. All right, we have 12 rounds, which seems like a lot. And then we have unsettling sign. So we need to spend one or more clues as a group. For each clue spent, discard the top 10 cards of the encounter deck. Yay, scaling. And draw each location discard by its effect. Okay, we need to get 4 clues at a sanctum location, which is kind of far down the path. So we need to go deep in the disgusting labyrinth. A lot of cool theming in this one. Okay. Well, and we're here at a 1-trod location, which is probably doable. Oh, I forgot one other thing. Um, and this is in the setup. We have the walk in faith thing. So let's quickly bring that up so you can see I did make the choice already to take the mental trauma. I put it on my investigator card already, just forgot to mention it to y'all. And that is to put 2 tasks under our walk in faith. And then the first time each investigator, just me, draws an encounter card in the next scenario, that card gains search. So just the first one is going to gain search. All right. So yeah, 1 shot here. Some stuff that shuffle each location and counter discard pile at the bottom. How would that happen? How would they get in the discard pile? Because usually they just draw each location discard by its effect. I guess if there's something else that would discard cards, which is possible. Anyway, yeah, we play the sleuth for 3. That's action 1. We could play the dowsing rod for 2 and 2 and then investigate because we can't afford anything else. That seems pretty reasonable. And then we investigate at 4 on 1. Our tokens, by the way, are -3 on the tablets, -4 on the... Oh, God. Okay, so we're on 4 on 1. And that gets us basically everything but these. So, you know, we don't exhaust. Okay. I mean, we'll take it. It is one on our walk in faith. Just a reminder, I mean, eventually I'll use, I think I can use this one with some effect in this scenario, but yeah. Thank God we got our weapon. I do have that backpack and everything too. Okay, so this is going to gain search. Okay, can't play assets or events. And test 1. If you fail, take 1 damage and discard cards from top of the counter deck. Okay, right. This one shuffles locations back. So 4 on 1, we pass. Okay, that's kind of annoying because I want to play all these things, but I don't have any choice in the matter. I could start to heal. We could spend 1 clue. I mean, I have to. We could put 1 clue back and then spend the 2 clues. That seems actually pretty reasonable. Let's do that. So let's put a clue back with this ability. Choose the farthest location, place clues on it, and then let's investigate again. We can use the sleuth to go 5 to 1. Yeah. Very nice. -2. And then I will spend both and we're going to discard 20 cards. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, we got 2. So that was 2 actions. And we can dowsing rod again. This is good. I don't think I have a good way of passing that test quite yet. I don't know if I ever have a chance of passing that test. Let's do the fleshy paths first. So we can put some doom here. We use, so we move, this is action 3, and use the sleuth, and we go, it's the same up 3, I guess, again, 5 to 2. Nice. All right. So we got to get rid of the doom over there. Okay. Upkeep. Get rid of this. 1 card this time. Infected. After you end your turn at a location with another investigator, that's not going to happen. Or a stowaway enemy, that could happen. Place 1 doom on infected. All right. Now I can play my stuff. And I think I want to, right? We play this 1, 2, 3. The cat mask is probably not going to get played for a bit. I think we play the sleuth. And then maybe we test this just to maybe get a draw. I could just move. Oh, wait, we have the thing here. Yeah, we just take this action. We discover this glyph, record time. It's the one that looks like, I don't know how to describe that. Looks like something. Okay, translate a glyph. This one? It's upside down. This one. All right. I don't know what those are for, but the victory point is pretty good. Okay, we got upkeep. Okay, another ally. that I can't afford, although maybe he gets me some money. I don't know. 4 out of 12. Man, it goes quick. Hungry Walls. Okay, so we attach this to our location. We'll make a test. 2 direct damage. Discard an asset I control. I really don't want to discard an asset. I guess we take the direct damage and then we look to flip the discipline. We'll just have to wait on Ruby for a bit. We can use our dowsing rod to move. Okay, so we try to move. It's a test of 4 to 4. Maybe we play the cat mask first. It's got to happen at some point. It's a charm. Okay. So we can go up 2. Try to move. Action 2. I mean, we do move. But then we test this at 6 to 4. We can call a lot of zeros, a lot of -1s. We can call 1 -4. I think I failed by 2. Yes, I failed by 2. Okay. No card draw for me. That's a rough encounter card. This goes away. I take 2 direct damage, and now I think I do the heal. So we'll take 1 direct horror to heal 1, 2, 3. Don't love it, but that's what we got. Okay, upkeep. That's pretty good. 5 out of 12. So take no damage this round. Okay, we're testing 4 to 1. Let's throw the let's throw the other cat mask into this, I think, and we'll name for 6 to 1. A lot of -3s, so that is 2. Nope. I do pass though. Okay. Am I ever going to pass this test? No, without bless tokens. I can commit David to go up 1. We can get the clue. We can discard 10 cards. So what do I have for this? I've got Ever Vigilant. I have Glory. I've got a couple of skill cards. Maybe we just get rid of, well, we could Dowsing Rod. Okay, let's get rid of this. I know it's a waste kind of an action, but I would like to see if we can get rid of this. I used the pendulum, didn't I? Yeah. Okay. 6 to 3. Okay. I get rid of it. Ah, there's the glory. Okay. That seems reasonable. I could probably do that. That was action 1. I want the clue, though. Move and clue. I could pick a resource, play Ruby. Just move there and then take the test. No, I can't take the test then. I have to play Ruby next turn. That's okay. The problem right now... Yeah, okay. Let's just move and try to get rid of the Doom. Although it's not great. I have 4... Oh, I can use the sleuth. Yeah, that's fine. We move. We use this, the bottom one. We go 4, 5, 6 to 2 for a clue. Nice. Gets rid of the Doom. And we get the clue. Okay. I really only need to spend 1 clue. But now we try to get this Ancient Relic, I think. Okay, we got upkeep. We didn't take any damage. So this flips back over. And then we go 5 of 12. Rotting Remains. Yeah, 1 turn too late on that, huh? We do have 5. Yeah. So we're up 2. So let's call 1. All right. That does work. We succeeded by 1, so we'll draw a card. Ward protection. I know what this is for. This is also for my weaknesses. All right. We passed that. That was really good. We want to pass this up 3. I can do. I could commit the ward to go up 4. Think I do. Okay, that's up 4 for the ancient relic. Nice. Let's get that thing. And let's take a look at what it is. I grabbed something. Something happened. Okay. This is the ancient relic. We have it under our control. We'll stick it here. We have 2 on sleuth. And I think the walk in faith went in here. I don't know how. Oh my god. Okay. Something happened there. All right. Oh, like also all of those tokens. Okay, let me. Okay, there's this should be here. 1, 2, 3 on here. These are all gone. We haven't looked at the ancient relic yet. Okay. If it would leave play, set it aside. After you take 1 or more damage, deal 1 damage to it. We can leave that 5 times. And in the game, flip 4 times, really. Okay, well, healing the horror is going to be not as easy then. Okay, that was the beginning of my turn, I believe. So I play Ruby. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can move back to the middle. And then I think I spend 1 clue just to discard the rest. 1, 2. There's the grasping corridor. I think I'd do all the discard first. This is the growing fields with the hidden vault. Okay. Okay. So let's put the hidden vault into play. It can go over there. And then we'll press this button. Oh, we need the, yeah, let me just put all this stuff in here. And then we're going to get the next 2 locations. They go into the bottom. And then I need to look at this. Search the encounter deck and discard pile for an enemy and spawn at this location. We evade it by 2. That is not going to be easy, but there's not much we can do about that. Okay, we've got 5 Doom in play. So our options are Apiary Tender, which is harder to evade by 2 than this guy. This guy's a bit of a pain though, because we have to get rid of him basically. That's okay. If we draw another enemy, then we kill it. Otherwise, this will be our guy. That is our turn. Let's shuffle the encounter deck. Task Force will get us all the way over there. That's really nice. Double the skill icons of each card committed to this test. We have to find another Guts. Did I use both of them? I used 1. Well, that's not easy to pass. I have 5, but we have to draw some cards. Okay. Haven't seen the Voice of Roz. That would be helpful to play this stuff. 6 out of 12. Rotting Remains again. We can call 1 again. Okay, that's a 0. I pass by 2. I mean, we can Ruby. There's no ready enemies. That can just move us here. We can get the clue. Clue is just to get the stuff. I mean, clues are good. It'll get me the cat mask. So we can get that clue maybe. I'm just a little worried about get a 0 on this. We need to draw some more cards. Okay, well, I mean, let's just move on through. We'll dowsing rod into here for action 1, giving us cat mask charges, offerings. We have 5 to 3. We can use 1. 7 on 3. Hey, our first -4. Right on time. All right, that was action 1. And then I Ruby, I think, into this location. That's not an action. But we use the bottom ability as our second action to try to get this clue at the same number. Okay. We got the clues on lockdown. Uh, what do I do now? I think we have to just keep drawing cards. There's the voice of Ra. Man, I want it for the resources, though. Okay. That's that. We go to upkeep. True Awakening. Forgot about these cards. That actually can help me get the... Well, we don't need the clues anymore. Anyway, we put Doom on the agenda. That's 8 of 12. Nope, I got rid of the Doom, right? Corrosive Fog. Test, we'll go 4 to 4. If you fail, take 1 damage. If you fail by 3 or more, instead deal 1 direct damage to the investigator each item. That's an item. That's an ally. Okay, we don't want to fail by that much. Man, I don't want to use the cat mask here. We need to save it. Ooh. But, so it goes. 6. So we'll call 1. 6 to 4. Call 1. Yeah, I do succeed. By 1. I mean, actually, what that can do for me is it can get me the cat mask charges back, because I can doom the dowsing rod and go investigate this location. That's not a bad idea. Okay. I think we need to do the evade thing. This might be my whole turn. So we engage. Oh, dear. Maybe I do this for the 2 cards first. Engage, evade. I think we do it for the 2 cards first. And like heal the horror, maybe? There's manual dexterity. Okay. Now I feel a bit better about this. Not great, mind you, but I do like the idea of getting this done. So we evade at 6 on 2. We need to hit a -2 or better. That is a lot of the bag. Maybe it's the task force that goes here too. Yeah. -3. Thank goodness. So I was at 4, 5, 6, 7. -3 is 4. We did succeed by 2. All right, we flip this and we get a glyph. Daughters. Okay, let's go translate that one. Translate a glyph. It's this one. Skin my teeth here. I mean, the problem is I think the Doom is going to get me. It's going to get me in the end. So. But we did get some victory points out of this. I do draw a card, a backpack that I don't think we need. And this guy is evaded. Slight problem. I need to kill him. Or leave him there. Problem is we're going to get alien eggs or something that's going to put doom. I would love to just engage and hit him again, but we don't have another action for that. What I would rather do is doom this dowsing rod to move back. We don't even have to do that. We can use Ruby. I mean, we can move him out again. But I could engage. I could hit him next turn. It sucks, but that's probably what I have to do for my last action. Engage back. Doesn't attack me. Upkeep. That's actually pretty good timing on that. I think. And we're going to find out. 8 of 12. That's not my friend. Can we beat this? We also want to do this one. Okay. 2 to 2. I have no other boosts. We could use the vicious blow here. That seems really stupid. We could go 3. I think we just take the damage and shuffle this back. Okay. We'll use the Blessed Blade then. We will take 2 actions to add 2 Blessed tokens. So the Frozen in Fear, we would have succeeded fine, but you know. All right. This doesn't, I guess, shuffle back in yet. So that's okay. And then we can Ruby into this location. I don't think we're ready. Gosh, the Doom would be kind of good because of the cat mask. But then I need to get rid of the Doom somehow. And that part is much more difficult running up against the clock here. I don't want to accidentally doom myself out. Let's count our commits here. We have 5. This will go 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Up 3 is not quite enough. Maybe I'll draw another card that'll get me there. Let's get rid of my weakness. So we Ruby in here. We use the bottom action. We go 5, 6, 7 on 3. Nice. All right, this is gone. And then we test this at 5. I guess I should name a number here. Let's go 0. Okay, that's 7 on 3. No, I didn't. Okay, we get rid of it though. This stays because we successfully fought. And then we go to upkeep. Running out of time here. 9 out of 12. I mean, we need to push this. I do have another commit for the thing. Shroud is 3. We can go 5 on 3. Stowaway enemy, huh? It's a bit of a problem. But I can't afford to get rid of any other cards. So we just hope. 5 on 3, we can call 0. No, we fail by 1. Okay, I take 1 damage. We'll put it here. And then we discard cards until we get a stowaway enemy. I don't like that. 1, 2, 3. I mean, I'm not counting for any reason. Here we go. Aloof Hunter. I guess I'm going to have to ignore him for a little while. Okay. I mean, can't use Ruby to leave. But I really want to get this Grizzly Mask. That might help me out quite a bit. So, we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. we pass. We get the grizzly mask. I believe, if I'm not wrong, I think I've got all of these things translated by now, but we're gonna find out. But we need to get going. And unfortunately, I cannot use Ruby right now. That was action one. Okay. Let's check it. I think I might even have everything, and maybe we actually kill this thing. Arkham cards. Let's look at our thing. Campaign log. Okay, so we need, here so you can see. The first one is that sleep? I think so. Earth we have. The next one is oh, we don't have it yet because it's only on the other side. Okay, well, never mind. We don't get to use this at all. But we will next scenario. That's the hope. That is the hope. Okay. I mean, I can just move and then Ruby, and just this guy will follow me. Do we have we need to spend some clues. A little tense on time here. I could do the Doom. I could do that. We can move and then Dowsing Rod Doom. That gets me my cat masks. And I feel pretty okay about that. So action one was to do the thing. Action two is to move. Action three is to Doom into here. We haven't run into the Corrupted Vault yet. Or the Starving Core. Okay. Right. So 5 to 2, 6, 7 to 2. Still a 0. Okay, we'll remove the Doom next turn. All right. Hunter. Ward. 11. Stowaway drone. Okay. Goes to the nearest other enemy. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so this guy is going to place a Doom on... What's going to happen here? This guy move first. Yeah, it doesn't matter. This guy's going to move here, and then this guy's going to move towards me. Right? Yeah, pretty sure. Okay, so let's remove our own Doom. Do the thing that we've been doing. We use Sleuth. We have 5, 6, 7 to 2. Let's call 2. No. We do remove the Doom. That's the important part, right? Okay. We can spend 2 clues. Yeah, to go through 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. I might not do this. Seems like I don't have time for it. All right, so we do that, I think. Or maybe it didn't get the next 2. Second Hidden Vault by mistake. Churning Chasm and the Acidic Coelom. Okay, something weird happened. But those are the 2 that go into the bottom 10. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shuffle these into here. Got some more digging to do. All right. So I got rid of the doom. I spent the clues. I could play the backpack. What are we missing? We're missing the other hunter's armor. The other dowsing rod. The other crystal pendulum. I'd be doing it just to get the other hunter's armor. All right, sorry I got up. I believe I removed the doom. I put these locations into play and assign what to do for my third action. We're gonna be taking this, and I can't move with Ruby, which has shockingly been a problem in this one. I don't want to just engage this guy because they're gonna flip places, and that's okay. And the backpack idea isn't bad. It just will thin my deck as well. Let's do that. Let's search the top 12. Okay, we got the armor. There's something I was missing, another supply. I don't think I have any other supplies. The pendulum and the dowsing rod. That's what I thought was in here. I forgot about the special razors, but maybe we will draw them now. All right. Let's just stick them there. It's just going to be the hunter's armor in a second, presumably. All right, we got to take a damage, which unfortunately is going to stick that there. We'll put it up here, and this is going to shove it back in. I'm going to have to get rid of the frenzied. Okay, upkeep. There's the spectral. And I believe I spent the, I spent the one resource. All right, 11 out of 12. Now we can go nuts with the Doom. Forgot these guys switch places. End of the enemy phase, place one Doom. Nope, there isn't one. This guy moved first. Or this guy could have moved first, right? Patrols first. Okay. Or you choose. It just says during the same step, and I decided to choose. Anyway, I wonder if this is worth a ward. Literally just for the action compression. I feel okay on... I mean, we're not going to play the Hunter's Armor then. So what are we doing next? We need to go find the acidic coelom and turning chasm, and I got to spend some clues to do so. And at the end of all this, I need to have 2. I think we're ignoring this. I just don't think there's any way I can get that victory point. I can do the Doom thing, though, so maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I can fight... Could also ignore him. We could ignore him. This one Doom, another non-elite enemy. I think I ignore him. I think we keep the Frozen in Fear and assume we can pass because we're not going to take a regular move action. We'll use the Doom on the Dowsing Rod, and we're going to go... We can go here, and we can move back with... What's her name? We're just not going to get the glyph, and that's okay. I want the victory point. Okay, this might be a mistake, but this is not a move action. So we're at 5, 7. Good thing I didn't call a number. We Ruby back. And then we... now we have to spend the 2 actions. Well, that may have been a mistake. Well, in that case, maybe we just kill this guy. Or, no, because it's always going to be a move to get onto this location. Yeah, this may have been a mistake, but I was being a little greedy. I could use expedition gear to move this guy away, but that's not going to help. All right, enemy phase ends. This guy's going to attack me, or I just kill him. I think we just kill him. We'll spend our 2 resources and 2 actions. Engage. Fight at 9-3. Call the -3, so that's 3. Screwing up the math there. Okay, we weren't going to get it anyway. Okay, this does kill this guy. Now we need to, sorry, get rid of this. Now we need to pass this. I think we do use the cat mask here. That would put us at 7-3. That does pass. Okay. This guy won't move. Upkeep. Okay, think about that. 13-12. Not too many rounds left, so I need to get going. Place clues on each location without victory X up to its clue value. Okay. This one gets 2. This one gets 1. Victory. This one gets 1. This one gets 1. And that one is victory. Okay. Shuffle the set aside grotesque amalgam with the encounter discard pile. There's just 2 of them. And these go on the bottom of the deck. All right, so kind of rude because there's not that many turns left. Okay, that's that. New agenda. When Doom is placed on this agenda, if there are no non-elite enemies in play, we get one. Okay, encounter card. Eye of the Deep. Okay, so now all of the things are -4s. Got to pay attention to that a bit. We want to go here, but I think we spend our clues. I think we move here and spend, I mean, we could spend we could spend 3 of them because we're gonna get another clue. I don't know how many clues we need at the end. Let's spend 1, 2, 3. I think we just do that. Try to get as much out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. I mean, there's gonna be 30 cards at the end of this. So I'm not gonna count. God, this is a drag. Okay, this is the acidic coelom. Okay, we do want to go there. I don't know what that's all about. Oh, it's connected to the entrance. So it's not going to get us those last 3 cards, including the amalgam. Okay. Which is hilarious because I'm going to draw it then. Okay. Oh, the squamous parasite enemy. And then we can move to any revealed location. That's kind of cool. What do you do, buddy? Retaliate 1 health when you defeat it. I can do that. When you begin your turn, move to any revealed location. I'll move here and get that victory point. Okay, okay. We'll get 1 more clue. So that was action 1 to discard stuff. Action 2 is to doom into that location, refilling this. And that gets us at 5, 6, 7 to 2. We'll call these guys, I suppose, which is 1. Okay. That gets that. So this guy is now attached to me, and I can hit him with the Blessed Blade. That seems good. Yeah. 6 to 3. And we can use the cat mask. 8 to 3. Nice. That does 2 damage, which is enough. 1 per investigator, so that's still just 1. Anyway, we get a glyph. And air. All right. I do like this part of the campaign. It's just, it's hard. It's hard to get the action compression without Ruby, right? Air. I don't know what this one is for, but never mind. That is our whole turn. This goes to victory display, I assume? Yeah. So we're just missing this one, but I don't think I have 2 actions to pull that off. I mean, I could. I can... Let's see what we end up drawing. Okay, we have Doom. Doom. We have 2 of 6. I do need to get rid of that Doom. Come on. I don't think we let that one go. I think we ward that. Put that on Ruby. Spend a resource. Okay. So when I begin my turn, I can go to any revealed location. I could just bump here, remove the Doom, advance. That gives me quite a bit of time. Or we move here, and then this corrupted vault is attached to that one. It basically is an extra round I need to account for. I don't know how long the second part of the scenario takes. What does this one do? Okay, I cheated. There's no reason for me to get it because that does not, it's not going to activate. Okay, so we move here because we didn't get an earlier glyph. We use the dowsing rod, the bottom action on here to try to get this clue and remove the doom. We want to beat the -4s from now on, so we'll use sleuth. 7. I think we could toss the guts here. Maybe I play the. I feel like if I do that, I'm going to draw one of my weaknesses. Maybe I play the hunter's armor first, which gets rid of all this stuff. 2, 3, 4 resources. Okay. And then action 2 is to do this. We spend our sleuth money. That's 7 on 4. Yeah, we tossed the guts, like I said. 9 on 4. I didn't call anything, but I wouldn't have called that. We do draw a card. Okay. That's pretty sick. We need a few more resources for that, though. We could advance now. We haven't got our second elder sign. That's a bit unfortunate. I wonder if the act flip is going to, because we want to get our other victory point enemy out here, right? I don't know how much health he was at. He was like maybe a 6. I feel like we kind of have enough. I just don't want to reshuffle this whole thing just because we advance this. So I'm actually just going to take a resource. And then maybe next turn we'll upkeep. All right, we knew this was happening. So be careful about this. I think we do take the damage and horror here. So damage and horror, 1 goes here too. This can, it's a horror treachery effect. That's what this is. We can draw a card. Okay. How many mana dexterities are there? Okay, just one. Somehow I thought I saw the other one. Maybe it was on the search. Okay, that's that. We go to 2 out of 6. We take an encounter card. Apiary tender. Well, I can't wait around now. So let's spend our 2 clues and we'll advance. All right, we are at acidic coelom. We lose our clue. Go to the hive mind. All right, let's check that out over here because I know there's a button for it. Okay. We have an alien consciousness, which is awesome. Rearrange the apiary entrance, grasping corridor, starving corridor, and acidic coelom in a circle, as in this. Okay, let's remove all the other stuff from play then. So the entrance, the starving, and acidic, and grasping. So it's these. All the rest go. Place each other location with victory into the victory display. And then these, I think, just go. Can we just remove this from the game? Starving, churning is gone as well. Right? Yeah. And the fields. All right. I guess they're in a circle. Find the set aside search scene counter deck. There's no more locations. Place in the central gap. I believe Mother comes out as well. With the bottom edge facing acidic coelom as shown in the... Okay, so really they want us to do it like this. Okay. Spawn the set-aside Mother in the central location. I'm still here at the Apiary Tender. The other guy's up there. If the inescapable counter set is set aside, yes, spawn the inescapable enemy at the location farthest from all investigators. Up there. And then, yeah, we lose the encounter deck. And then everything gets clues. I think they still have the right number. And then we have some business about rotating the central location. So this is the location beneath it is the one on the bottom edge. Although other locations are connected via their location connection icons, it's only connected to the location beneath. So it's like these two are connected right now. And then it might rotate. Okay. Okay, so we need the inescapable here, not exhausted. And then you know it, you love it. It's a good old, and it was the last one, huh? 5? I probably could have dealt with it. You know, it's very possible we get it again. Why did that happen? Oh, because it was face up. Okay. We lost our clues. Our act is, it doesn't live in the walls. It is the walls. During your turn, place X clues on your location. I don't have any clues. Deal X damage to a non-elite enemy at your location. When the round ends, flip a coin on heads. Okay. Rotate it clockwise. On tails, rotate it counterclockwise. I mean, we can do that, right? These are double-sided now. That doesn't really work. I mean, I don't know. We'll come up with something. Okay. And Mother's defeated immediately advance. What did she say? 8 health. That's a lot of health. When another stowaway enemy is defeated, move all damage on that enemy to Mother. If it had Doom, shuffle that enemy into the encounter deck as well. I've got this Dynamite Blast I really want to use. Massive Relentless. So I can go there and do some damage with this. But if we kill other things like this guy, how do I get them in the same place? I don't know if I can. This guy's going to move. This guy isn't. We have a couple of rounds. I mean, I can just throw the dynamite in there right now. That's 3 damage, but it would be really nice to get them all together. Oh, if your turn ends, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Okay, so if we get like 1 damage out of this, maybe I stay here, I split these guys up. Then that's like pretty good. I could task force for some clues. Maybe I just kill this guy the conventional way. Eight damage is not terrible, though. Trying to think about what else I have in the deck that might help out. I just feel like I want to make the inescapable go somewhere and then figure it out. Moving on, elite enemy, your location or continuation, what's in any direction? Well, that'll do it. You can go that way. I feel like dynamite doesn't get enough enough credit. So this is going to go 3, and then 3 more because this guy dies. Okay. And now I can just move in and take a shot with the Blessed Blade. Oh, that's so funny. There's no victory points to be had. I can wait 1 round, maybe, and we can try to get I mean, it's like a 1 in 33 chance that we draw that stupid enemy. But what we need to do is draw another Elder Sign. So I actually don't think it's a terrible idea to pick up a couple clues. Okay, let's move here with Ruby. And we can work on the clues. 5, 7, and then I'll move back, I guess. 7, we'll name 0. Okay, that's not the number I meant, but we'll take the clue. So move the ruby, get a clue. I can't forget about this guy. I can get 1 more clue and then leave. Yeah. 5 to 3. I think I can use cat mask. 7 to 3. Another skull. Okay. And then 3rd action I move. Okay. Actually this guy's not going to go anywhere. I can't. No, he could. You can go here and you can patrol after him. That seems okay. Okay. Nothing here happens. We're gonna go to upkeep. Sure. Love to see at the end of the scenario. We need to get a coin. All right, here's our coin, our 1942 quarter. So on heads, rotate the central chamber once clockwise, counterclockwise the other way. So we just hit roll, and it is tail. Okay, so it's going to go to this direction. So it's only connected there. Okay, 1 more doom. That is 6 out of 3 out of 6 rather. Frozen in fear. actually kind of bad. Okay. So we can ruby, we can evade, but then we don't have enough to go in here. I can spend clues to get rid of this guy. That seems prudent. That's a pain, isn't it? Yeah, because I'm not going to be able to. I mean, I can move in. We evade and then move in. We take one. Nope, can't move in. That would remove the ancient relic. Man, I really wanted to try to draw an elder sign. It may just not happen this round. That's okay. So the question is, do I... I don't think I can do all the damage, right? I have a couple of rounds. I can go... This is round 3, 4, 5. I have 3 rounds to deal with this. So I might just run away. We can go try to grab a elder sign by moving in here. Yeah, let's do that. So we move in here. We use the dowsing rod at 5 on 4. Okay. That is going to move this guy, which is probably okay. I mean, it really depends on which way we flip this. Gets me the clue. That was one action. I might need to get rid of this. No, I need to move. Okay. I'm just going to send this guy in the middle. I think we move, spend 2 actions, move over here. And then we test this at 5 on 3. Thank goodness. Okay. Stowaway drone goes to the nearest enemy without anything. And then this guy's going to come after me this direction. We go to upkeep. We're frenzied again. That we got to go fight something. And then we're going to shuffle this. Tails again. So it's going to move right where we want him. Perfect. This won't place any doom, so we're okay. 4 out of 6. Rotting remains. 5 to 3. We can call like 2. I did succeed. We're gonna draw a card. Spectral Razor. Nice. Okay, we just end this before anything else silly happens. So we use Ruby to move in here. And we fight. We fight with the Blessed Blade. There's no reason not to. We add 2 of these. So we're at 4, 5, 6 to 4. And we commit the Vicious Blow. Nice. That's a 4 damage, and that's a huge, huge over success. So that's nice. All right, 10 out of 8. All right, I was really just fishing for an Elder Sign at that point. I've done so well on that task that we don't make it this time. That's okay. Thankfully, we don't hit our frenzied either, and our ancient relic is still in play. Good 2C. All right, we advance. Wasn't too difficult. Also could have placed some clues to get rid of that other guy. Okay. Hey, ugly, eat this is maybe not the comeback that you think, Ruby. Cool. Let's see where that parasite was. Would have taken a little while. Would have been fun to kill, but it's pretty difficult to grab it from the encounter deck unless you have some tech for that. So that's resolution number 3. Pretty good job here. Having Ruby out was really nice. And a weapon. Didn't have to stress about that too much. And thankfully I passed all of the important tests. I didn't draw any auto fails, but I only drew the one elder sign, so we didn't make any progress. And we did get the Grizzly Mask, which is pretty nice. 5 XP. That's... No, it's gotta be more, right? We killed Mother. That's 7. That's, I think there's, I guess, just the 8 from the other thing we didn't get. So that's a nice haul. That's, you might start thinking about some, stick to the plan. Maybe so. All right, thanks for watching. Appreciate taking an hour out of your day watching this nonsense. I'm going to go for the next scenario pretty soon, and that's going to be, I think that we can go to the Drowned Quarter next, if I'm correct about that. Totally forgot about Lily's other ability, but I think we're gonna, I want to say we're close to bringing in another discipline if we hit 30 XP at this point, but maybe not. Yeah, we might as well play the Drowned Quarter. Get some more chances at that task. All right, we'll see you there.